Hi Pisces, welcome to December 2014. Now in December, you may be feeling like you're in a hurry and you have to get things done. I mean, yes, there's the typical feeling of the holidays, having to complete things for the holidays and that sort of pressure, but this is an even more internal one with you, where you feel like you need to get things done because someone's coming. And it's Saturn. It's Saturn. Saturn is moving into Sagittarius on the 23rd. And Sagittarius rules the area of your life that has to do with your outward contribution to society, how you express your unique individuality to the world, and how you define your individuality to the world. It is your career legacy, your success in the world, your reputation in the world. And that's a pretty big thing, having Saturn move into this area. Now, the Sun is already there, Mercury is there, Venus is there. So you go into December with a big focus on your career, your work, your reputation in the world. And then there is the full moon on the 6th of December in Gemini. And that is highlighting your home, your foundation, your soul power, your personal power. It's a fun moon. It's a celebratory time. Sagittarius is a fun energy. Gemini is a fun energy. It's light. It's playful. Now, what's interesting is Chiron, who's in Pisces, Chiron acts like a planet in your astrology. Chiron is the bridge from the past, Saturn, to the future, Uranus. Chiron is a centaur, like the Sagittarius. And Chiron will be squaring the Sun and squaring the Moon and squaring the Mercury. So you may be feeling extra sensitive at this time in December. It's okay. Set your boundaries and, be aware words can either hurt or heal. It's more so for you being on the receiving end of that if you're around negative people, keep your boundaries. Toxic people, keep your boundaries. Your psychic abilities are increasing and your intuition is increasing. Chiron is definitely stepping that up with you. And, if you can't change something, then change yourself, right? So in other words, don't hang out with people that aren't right for you. And don't hang out with people just to have some drinking buddies, especially if they're not right for you. This full moon could bring that to your attention of, who's really worthy of my time? Who's really worthy of my love and energy? And that goes for family, it goes for friends, it goes for colleagues, it goes for everybody. And, Chiron's really showing that to you, pointing that out to you, is, and how you know is how you feel when you come away from that person, how you feel when you come away from that group, how you feel when you come away from other people. Do you feel better? Okay, hang out with them. If you don't feel better, then that's the universe saying, don't waste your time, don't waste your energy. You're better off being on your own and being independent than hanging out with people who are not doing it for you, or are, hurting your feelings or making you feel less than. Okay, no one's here to feel less than. And if anyone does that, then that is a way of how you're getting in your own way, or how you're sabotaging yourself, by hanging on to people that aren't right for you, hanging on to people that are taking you down. You want to be with people that lift you up. And if they're not available, then it's better to be in your own space, in your own universe, where you can stay up and empowered and feel light and good. Now, December is going to be an intense month. The next 4 months are going to be intense because of the Pluto-Uranus. They go exact on December 14th and 15th, and then the final Pluto-Uranus square, and we'll have a big party in March, is on the 16th and 17th. That's your birthday time. And so it is very intense right now, because as the faster moving planets move through the cardinal signs, the Aries, the Libra, the Cancer, the Capricorn, they keep kicking these two off. So they just keep the energy going and growing and going and growing. Now, it doesn't affect you personally, Pisces, unless you have planets in Aries, Libra, Cancer, or Capricorn. And then they've either impacted those planets or are going to impact those planets. In fact, Pluto is in Capricorn, and Capricorn sextiles Pisces. That pours positive energy into you. But a sextile, you have to take action. It's not a trine. In other words, you have to call the person, or you have to send the email. You have to send out your resume. You have to take action. But if you do, you'll be successful. Doors will open for you. People will respond to you in a very positive way. So Pluto and Uranus are not impacting you so much personally, although Uranus is in Aries, and Uranus is in the area of your values, your money. Pluto is in the area of the money you make from the business you own, or the money you make for the company you work for. So has there been changes in your income in 2014, 2013? Has there been changes in what you love and value? Has there been changes in how you use your resources, your inner resources, your outer resources, your talents, your gifts, your abilities? Have there been changes in this area for you? Uranus is there, Pluto is there, and it's game on. And this intensity is going to continue December, January, February, March, all the way up really until we get into Taurus, which comes third week in April, because in Aries, it will keep these two going, even though they're separating in March, which is good. However, Uranus doesn't move that fast, and Uranus will be moving forward in 2015, which is a lot to celebrate. And we will be having a party on the 16th and the 17th celebrating these two separating. But the faster moving planets keep them engaged, and they're forcing change on all of us. And for you, it's about changing your values, changing how you work, your goals, your friends. And again, if your friends are empowering you, hang out with them. But if they're bringing you down, Pluto is saying, change your friends. And so is Uranus. Uranus is saying, do they increase your self-worth? If they do, keep them. If they don't, clean house. So it's a good time for you to use December and going into the new year of doing some house cleaning of who you're keeping and who it's time to let go of. Mars enters Aquarius on the 4th, and then the Gemini full moon on the 6th. Then Jupiter's going to retrograde December 8th through April 8th. And this is in the area of your health, which is always good to have Jupiter in this area. Even retrograde is great because it improves your health and your work. And, so work can be going still good, even with Jupiter retrograde. Still good. It will be better when it goes direct on April 8th. But we can't always be growing and expanding, right? There's times where we need to have the growth on the inside and reflect. And for you, it is about looking at, your health habits, your work habits, your lifestyle, how would it improve if you, didn't drink or you drank less, or how would it improve if you increased your vitamins, increased your physical workouts, drank more water, doing things that are good for your body and doing things that are right for you makes life better for you. Venus enters Capricorn on the 10th. This is good for money. Because see, Capricorn rules the area of your life that has to do with sudden luck, sudden windfalls, sudden fortune, and being lucky, your goals, your friends, your hopes, your wishes, and sudden opportunity. So now when the planets start moving into Capricorn sextiles you, it brings opportunity to you, Pisces. It's very good. So having the goddess of love and beauty move from the area of your reputation in the world, your outward expression in the world, to your goals, your friends, and sudden opportunities is good. And it's good for money, it's good for new love. It's good for new love. Or friends turning into lovers. There could be a friend that you've been, have in your life, and then all of a sudden the chemistry, sparks ignite. And the next thing you know, you're lovers. The lovers are discovered. Okay, so Venus moves into Capricorn on the 10th. We got the Uranus-Pluto square. I talked about that. The final one will be on the 16th, the 17th of March. Hallelujah. Then Mercury enters Capricorn on the 16th, and this is good for making money ideas. And then Venus will couple with Pluto and square Uranus, and that's on the 20th. So, like I said, it's game on with these two. Make the changes. It's better if you're the change agent of your life than Pluto and Uranus have to force change on you. Okay? So it's better if you step up and make the changes rather than having those two force the change on you, which is never pleasant for any of us. And we all have Pluto and Uranus somewhere impacting us, forcing us to make changes. So be the change agent. Uranus moves direct on the 21st. This is good for income because Uranus has been retrograde in your income sector here now for months. And I think since June. I don't have it in front of me right now, but it's been a while. And now having Uranus move direct in this area for you can increase your income and your earning ability, which is good and exciting. And then the Sun enters Capricorn on the 21st. The Moon enters Capricorn on the 21st. And then you have winter solstice in the northern hemisphere, summer solstice in the southern hemisphere, for those lucky ducks. And then the Capricorn new moon is on the 21st and the 22nd. Now this is a great new moon for you Pisces because it's in the area of your luck and the money you make from the business you own and your friends and sudden opportunities, sudden windfalls. And this is a wonderful moon. There's no challenging aspects on it. In fact, your ruling planet is in harmony with it. So this is extra magical for you. And it can bring sudden opportunity, where a door opens for you and it's about you walking through it, and it can be unexpected where it comes through a friend or a colleague, or you're out casually, or you're just hanging out on Facebook or YouTube, and then all of a sudden someone contacts you and says, hey, would you like to, and you're like, wow, yeah, I'd love to do that. That's a great opportunity. There's a lot of opportunity in here for you Pisces in December. This is really cool. And so Neptune, your ruling planet, is in harmony with the Capricorn new moon. And what I really like about this new moon is it's at 0 degrees. And 0 degrees is like the Fool card in the Tarot. That's a magical card. It's the major arcana. It's the 0 card. And it's the guy standing there with his little knapsack at the beginning of his journey, ready to boldly go where no man has gone before. That's Star Trek, I know. And so, he's naive, he's inspired, he's naive because he hasn't, faced any challenges yet, but he's really hopeful and he's really optimistic. Some of the cards have him with 1 foot on the cliff and 1 foot stepping off, reminding us that, hey, look before you leap kind of thing. But it's so hopeful and optimistic. And all of the new moons at the end of the year have been like this. The Scorpio new moon in October, which was a partial solar eclipse, was at 0 degrees. The Sagittarius new moon, which was in November, was at 0 degrees. And now the Capricorn new moon on solstice is at 0 degrees. That's a cosmic message from the universe. Get on a new path. Start something new. And it's in a wonderful area for you. And in fact, 2015, I'm getting ready to do your Pisces year ahead report for 2015. All of the supermoons, which are the most powerful moons we can experience, are new moons in 2015. That is such a message from the universe. Don't wait, initiate. Don't wait, take action. Start something new. Get on a new life path destiny. Start a new business. Start a new project. Be creative. For you, it has to do with your goals, your hopes, and your wishes. What are you wishing for? You're in alignment for it. You're in alignment to make it happen. You're in alignment to receive from this energy. This is a juicy, good energy for you. Now, some of you have let me know that you're a bit nervous about Saturn moving into Sagittarius. Saturn moves into Sagittarius on December 23rd. And Sagittarius is 10 signs from you, and so Saturn in Sagittarius is going to square your Pisces. Saturn will square Pisces and Virgo. And, you know, I've been working personally with Saturn squares now since he went into Scorpio in October 2012, because my Leo starts at 8 degrees, and my Sun now is at 29 degrees Leo, and my Mercury and Pluto are at 1 and 2 degrees Virgo. So I'm not done with it. And I've been dealing with Saturn squares for the past two and a half years, and it's not done. It's like, okay, Saturn, I love you too. Now, Saturn squares are not bad. They're hard, okay? They're challenging, but they won't hold up your success. And what Saturn does is Saturn forces us to limit our distractions, to limit our expansion, so that we are honing in on and focusing in on what we're really good at. So what Saturn's going to do is show you what's working and what's not working. If something's not working, don't put energy there. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I love that song. That's the theme song for 2014. Can't hold it back anymore. And you don't want to hold back your light. You don't want to hold back your talent. You're incredibly gifted, Pisces. You are one of the most gifted, creative, spiritual signs there is. And what Saturn's going to do is Saturn's going to focus you and show you where you're great. Saturn's going to show you where you're not so great. So in other words, like for me, I can't be all things to all people. I can't work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And Saturn really has been showing me that. So I've been working within my parameters. And that's what you do. Saturn's not bad. Saturn, and especially in Sagittarius, Saturn in Sagittarius is expansive. You know, it's going to show you you have no control. You cannot control other people. You cannot control what's outside of you. Your control lies in how you control yourself, how you manage yourself, how you own your power, how you own your authority, how you take care of yourself. Saturn's going to show you that big time. But it's good because where you are doing it right, you're going to increase your success. Where you are doing things appropriately, you're going to expand and grow and be very, very successful. And so it's a good thing to have Saturn in Sagittarius. Now, if you're noticing you have anxiety and fear about Saturn or anything going on in the world, what I notice with clients when I'm coaching or with you in astrology session is the fear is the what ifs. What if, what if, what if? You're out in your future when you do that. Well, of course you're scared when you're out there because you're not there. You have no power there. So of course you're going to be scared when you go there. Stay here now, okay? Or if you go back to the past, shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah, well, hindsight's always 20/20 when we look back. Remind yourself, Pisces, you did the best you could with what you had at the time. Your power is in the now, and so are your juicy good moments. That moment of feeling elated, that moment of feeling joy, that moment of feeling connected to your soul self, to your higher self. That's in the now. Be here now. That's where your power is. And when you stay in the now, you'll notice you're not afraid. For instance, you're watching this video today, or you're listening to this podcast today. Is there anything about today that scares you? No. So notice when you get scared, you're in the future or you're in your past lives. You're in the past. And even last year is a past life. It's gone. It's a memory. So stay here now. Be here now. Your power is here and now. And you have so much to look forward to. It is brilliant. As we move from Sagittarius into Capricorn, Capricorn sextiles you. It pours positive energy into you. Yes, you have to take action. Yes, you have to take the initiative. But if you do, you will be rewarded. because it's an opportunity. Sextiles are opportunities. The sun is sextiling you, the moon is sextiling you, Mercury is sextiling you, Venus is sextiling you, Pluto is sextiling you. That's power. That's opportunity. It's good. And you have New Year's Eve on the 31st. The moon is in Taurus. Taurus sextiles you. So you end the year on a really positive note. And Merry Christmas to those who celebrate it. Happy holidays to everyone else. Yes, it's going to be intense with the Pluto-Uranus, but it's not so much on you. In fact, Pluto is in harmony with you. And for those of you looking for love in December and going into the new year, it's on. As everything moves into Capricorn, it highlights the area of hope and optimism and your wishes, and you can find that friends or people you've been networking with or connecting with, you know, someone could turn into something more for you. For those of you already committed, it's good. There isn't anything in the way. And, you know, maybe Saturn is going to show you, you know, to look at your relationships. And again, you know, if something's not working, Saturn's going to show you that. It's called reality. It's called the truth. And if you work with that, then you're going to see that you're accomplishing a great deal and you're creating the life that you truly want. And that's working for you. Money is definitely going to improve for you in December. Your money houses are on fire. Uranus goes direct in the money house, and all the planets moving into Capricorn are, you know, so you could, you know, get a bonus from, you know, the company you work for or the company you own. Like you could have some sort of increase around the holidays for some of you, where you see, you know, financial gain coming in here for you in December, going into January. It looks really good. You know, and Saturn, you know, is working with you and showing you what's working, what's not working. If something's working, keep putting your energy there. But if something's not working, and, you know, the more energy you put into it and it's still not working, that's the universe saying, let it go, release it, and do what's right for you. You are going to have an opportunity, you know, and I'll talk more about this in the year ahead. And then in 2015, you know, for those of you that have the Sagittarius midheaven, 10th house, or, you know, even those of you, you know, Pisces, Sagittarius is 10 signs from you, you don't necessarily have a Pisces ascendant, you know, Saturn is going to be having you have greater success in the world if you've done the work and you haven't taken any shortcuts. If you've taken shortcuts, then Saturn's going to show that to you. When Saturn's in this area of our chart, Saturn, you know, really, it's when the chickens come home to roost, and it's where, you know, everything we've done right will be fruitful. All the shortcuts we've taken or steps we've skipped, that will be made shown to us. But that's okay. You work with it, you know. And, you know, if you're feeling, you know, anxious and you don't know, you know, like Einstein said, a problem can't be solved at the same level of consciousness it was created, get a coach, get a life coach, get a career coach. And, you know, work with that person and have them feed back to you. And, you know, listen to their advice, listen to, you know, their insight and their wisdom. And strategize. Maybe you need a new career strategy. Maybe you need a new relationship strategy. Maybe you need a new life path strategy. Be open to the advice of someone else or the insight of a coach, because this can empower you to get to the next level. And that's what Saturn in Sagittarius is doing, is getting you to the next level. Saturn brings us to success. Saturn brings us to reward, even when it's challenging us. Yes, it's easier when it's sextiling or trining. However, you still can increase your success. Saturn's climbing to the top of the chart for you, Pisces. You still can increase your success if you're applying the right strategies. So, you know, reach out to others, get yourself a coach, or get on YouTube or get on Amazon and buy the books you need. If someone's doing something you want to do, read up on what they did to get there. Read up on, what did they go through and how did they do it to get where they are. If you want to be where they are, learn about how they did it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just have to have the right strategies in place so that these energies are taking you to where you want to be. And you can do it. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast, Pisces. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your personal astrology, what's coming up for you in 2015, it's very easy. You go to the link below in the Show More section. You click on the link. It takes you to my astrology service page. You purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. We're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Pisces, don't wait. Take action now. I'm dancing on my own. I make the moves up as I go. And that's what they don't know. Yeah, that's what they don't know. But I keep cruising. I can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I've got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. And the hater's gonna hate, 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 hate. So baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. I'll shake it off, I'll shake it off. Yeah, I'll shake it off. I'm dancing on my own. I make the moves up as I go. And that's what they don't know. Yeah, that's what they don't know. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright.